Hello everyone, I am Alex Bivalsik from howtodotech.com, and today we're going to look at how to get your start menu back in Windows 8. So we're going to be looking at two products today, the first of which is going to be Start 8 from Stardock. The link in the description will take you to this webpage. All you have to do is hit Get Now, and you can purchase, yes I said purchase, this is a $5 product from Stardock. It's really nice, but you're not required to get it, obviously, so let's take a look at the features and maybe you will decide to purchase. So we're going to right click and go to configure, and we're going to try to preserve time. There are tons of features. This is a very feature rich start menu, but we're going to kind of streamline it in the effort of preserving time. There are two different styles. We have a Windows 8 style and Windows 7 style. We all know basically what the Windows 7 style looks like, so let's take a look at the Windows 8 real quick. When we're looking at this, it brings you to the start menu. So you might not like this because you probably have modern UI apps on your start menu, so there is a way to change this. You can bring it to the apps view first. When you go in the apps view first, it actually brings you to your apps folder in the modern UI. This works pretty well. Some people enjoy this if they like the new look of Windows 8. However, if you don't, this might not be the option for you. Windows 7 style is basically pretty straightforward, but one thing I want to look at is they changed it a little bit. You can have a square look that looks a lot like it belongs with this Windows 8 new desktop look. It's square, it has the Windows color of Windows 8, it looks like it belongs there. You can have a mix, which kind of brings some elements from Windows 7, like it curves it a little bit, but it keeps that nice Windows 8 desktop color, and it has the same selecting as Windows 7, as well as the same profile picture area as Windows 7. Or if you really like the Windows 7 start menu, you can pretty much just copy and paste the theme right on there. This looks exactly like it would in Windows 7, so that's really, really simple. So I'm going to keep that default theme in there. Under configure, this is basically the same settings as if you hit properties when you were in Windows 7. If you hit properties on the start menu, it would bring you up to basically this menu. This is the same customizing option, so we're really not going to go through it. And then under control, these are some options that will program Windows 8 to do certain things. Some of these options include going directly into the desktop after logging in, changing the Windows key on your keyboard to bring opening up this start menu instead of the start screen, and then also you can disable the hot corners. Now, one thing that you might want to think about before just selecting all of these settings, if you do change the Windows key to bringing you to this start screen or this start menu instead of the start screen, and you do log directly into the desktop and you disable all the hot corners, you will not be able to get to the modern UI except by clicking this right here, Windows 8 menu at the top. If you were to delete this from your start menu, it would be impossible to get to the Windows 8 menu without changing the settings again. Something you might just want to think about before selecting everything. So now that we have all that, those are some great customizations options. If you want to take a look at them more closely, you can pause the video and just read this, or you can actually get the product for yourself. So now let's go on to the second product. Okay, so the next application we're going to be looking at is the Poke menu. Poke has been around before Windows 8. They've been in Windows XP and Windows 7. They've had their own version of the start menu for a while. The problem is you might not like something that they have, and that is Poke apps. They come with the Poke App Store. And as you can see right here, they have their own version of apps. You might enjoy this. Things like Angry Birds are not normally available in Windows 8, but they are thanks to this. This Instagram app, this form of Gmail. Some of these things, especially Angry Birds, are not available in Windows 8. And you might want them in your Windows 8 computer. So this could be helpful for you for that. They might be in the way if you weren't planning on using it. But let's take a look at the start menu. This one is free, so that's pretty nice. When you look at it, it pops up. You have your different destinations right here, and then the content for these three menus at the top shows on the right. So let's take a look at the settings. Once again, we have tons of customizable things like notifications. If you do use Poke apps, they're going to need to show notifications. And you can customize what's shown on this left bar. You have all those options, almost all of those options that you had with Start 8. Certain things like turning off the hot corners for Windows 8. Again, if you disable all the hot corners, boot directly to the desktop, and change the Windows key to the Poke menu, you will not be able to access the Metro interface, which is a problem. So one thing that is nice, we'll save the changes, is under all apps, just like in Start 8, we have a portion for the Windows 8 apps. I just think it looks a little nicer on here than it did on Windows 8, Start 8. They actually have the names that the apps are called rather than the names that the files are stored as. So I think that's kind of nice, but again, that's just opinions right there. So this is basically the Poke menu. As I said, there's tons of things you can customize like in Start 8. Like, this doesn't have to be shut down. This will bring you to the start screen rather than the Poke menu, so that's, again, a choice. We do only have two themes, a light and a dark. But again, it might not be as feature-rich, but it is free. So you're kind of making up, I guess they're evening out, you could say. So whether or not you like this, whether or not you like the Start 8 menu, chances are you will like one of them if you are looking for a Windows 8 Start menu. So we hope you have found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, please email us at howtodotechyt@gmail.com. Click the links down below for the web pages to download these applications and a written version of this tutorial to refer back to. Don't forget to go to howtodotech.com for more tutorials like this one. We hope that you're going to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on this video. I am Alex Bavalsik, and I will see you next time.